What's up, Dragon Brood? We're starting to get toward the end of the season, and now we're about, what, 9 days or so away from the new set releasing? And that's sweet because Innistrad Midnight Hunt looks pretty cool so far. And by the way, if you want all those previews, reviews, check out the other videos. We've been putting up reviews every day, so if you want preview stuff, boom, we got you covered. But we're kind of stretching for ideas because, well, we only have a couple days left, and I have a lot of things I wanted to try. So now we're at the, smashing things together. And it might be a travesty, it might be a mockery, it might just be a sham, it might be a Travis-mockery when we're all done. But putting together a teamer list that also played dragons turned out to not be too difficult, and actually still very powerful. Sometimes decks are just good when you fill them full of good cards. Alright, so I don't think there's any particular card here that's going to surprise anybody being in Standard 2022. This is just the pile of good stuff you would expect to be played if you're building this kind of deck. I mean, to be honest. As I was plucking things and moving stuff, the ultimate truth was just yeah, these all make sense. Why would we not play these? So, Jaspera Sentinel for 4. No need to go over this too much. I think these are all cards everybody's played with. If not, see my other videos, because we use a lot of these cards. Dragon's Fire is going to be one of the few removal cards we actually have in the deck, but we're not totally worried about that. But it's definitely something we wanted to play for sure. Magda, Brazen Borrower, we are playing 4 of these just to maximize the ability to draw the Magda, because she's going to be pretty critical here, not only just for making treasure, but also for the ability to go find other things, whether that be dragon or other artifacts. Then we have Prosperous Innkeeper, because, again, you're making treasure. The life gain's just kind of a bonus. Zorn, because we do have several things that are going to be making treasure. In this case, it's going to be Magda, Prosperous Innkeeper, Prismari Command, Unexpected Windfall, Dragons, a bunch of stuff. So every time you make a treasure, you get an extra treasure. This is going to really allow things to ramp up very quickly and make sure we can hit all of our spells. I would honestly say in some games, this may be more important than Magda herself. Prismari Command, again, because it can make treasure, but this is kind of a catch-all card for us. If we're digging deep, maybe looking for a Magda or looking for a dragon, possibly we need to get rid of an opposing Eska's Chariot or some such. This is going to allow us. This is, of all the commands, this one I probably use all 4 options the most, really, of all of them. There's a lot of the others I use 3 or I use 2 a bunch. This one I actually do catch myself using all 4. Then we have Unexpected Windfall. This can let us draw extra cards, produce extra treasure. With Zorn, we produce 3 treasure. So... And if we have a Goldspan Dragon, that's actually 4 more mana. So you almost get to play this... Well, you do get to play this effectively for free if there's a Goldspan out. Then the Chariot, to make more cats, get more attacks in, keep the beatdowns going. And then, of course, Goldspan Dragon lets us come over the top, make more treasure, sack treasure for double. Auron's Epiphany. This is the other reason to play blue in the deck, because if we can generate this much treasure, if the card's going to be legal, we might as well take the free turns. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of the card, I'll admit, I've said it before, but if it's legal, it's a powerful card, and if your deck can play it, you might as well play it. And we're playing 2 Gnawbone, Old Gnawbone, because we can actually cast Old Gnawbone and do some silly things with it, so why not? Let's do it. Let's try to make it happen. Then lands, we're going to play 1 Hall of the Giants, 1 Island, 5 Mountain, 3 Forest, 1 Layer of the Hydra, and 4 each of the pathways. We could probably go a little bit deeper on the creature lands, but I didn't want to risk it too much while we're still trying to figure things out. So we'll see. I think there's some things I may want to change about this and adjust the numbers a little bit. But like always, we'll play the games, and then we'll talk about what we would update after this, and we'll have a card spotlight for you. So be sure to watch the games, and then check out the update on the backside. What's his name doing Moist TV with an interview with Karrion Kross. We get to go first. We're going to mulligan this. Ooh, I guess we keep it. Ugh. Sure. I mean, we have all of our colors, so it's not the worst, but it's also not the best. I mean, kind of, sort of gotta, knowing that we're just setting Magda up to die, but what else are we gonna do? I mean, there is this case where we could, assuming Magda lives, we could attack Primal Command, I mean, not Primal Command, Prismari Command, whatever they block with, right, for 2 damage. We could create a treasure, and then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next land would be 6. It's like, I don't know what we do with that much mana, but we'd have access to it. So that's kind of cool, I guess. My opponent says, no, we don't want to give you any opportunity. I'm thinking about blocking your Magda. Okay. Let's see what we block with. Probably just the eye twitch. Think I'm gonna do this. And I do it this way just so I can keep what we want to keep here, which is Magda, so we get another shot with it. So we can use Magda just to raise enough treasure if need be to get set up on the Epiphany. Or, I don't know, possibly generate enough treasure next turn, play, what's his name? Oh, weird. Okay. Gnawbone. So that's possible too. If we, I mean, he might just die if we do that, but we might still try anyway. I don't know. We'll see what we draw. Looks like right now we might just be putting an Epiphany in for Tell. Hey, Ryan, welcome. Alright, opponent's going to go search for some lands, playing a 3-color deck here. Oh, they don't even care about blocking our Magda. What? What? They were just like, you know that Magda? I ain't even that worried about it. That's a little disturbing, if I'm being honest. I'm wondering why don't they care? I care. Like, I'm just wondering why don't they care? Okay, I guess this is all we do. I mean, our hand was pretty weak here. We really haven't drawn much since our opener. I mean, we've drawn, what, an Epiphany and a Magda? No, we had the Epiphany, right? Yeah, so we just drew a Magda so far. I mean, you can destroy a treasure, opponent. I mean, that'll make sure I don't go search for something next turn. So that's reasonable. They're going to foretell something. And play an eye twitch. Okay. And we find... that kind of does what we want. In a weird way. Because I could play this one, create a treasure. Attack, create a treasure. Play the other Magda. Take... No, couldn't take the extra turn then. We'd have to wait another turn to take the extra turn. So, sure. Let's... I guess it doesn't really matter the order I do this. Let's just attack. I mean, I guess I could have done this first and then search for something, but it wouldn't really connect and do anything, so that's fine. Alright. That dies. Go search for something that's probably problematic. Makes sense. You want to stop a big dragon. So, we get one shot with Gnawbone, possibly. But we could get Goldspan, then attack, play Epiphany, attack again. That doesn't really kill the opponent, though. We still need a lot of help. So we'll have to really figure out what's the best way to tackle all this. They're going to come after our Magda. The good news is, though, if they tap to do that, that's actually to our benefit. So here, they only have white and green left. They could play a black and do something, which would suck. But you know what? If they're baiting me, good job to the opponent. Now, the smart move here is get Goldspan Dragon. So if they are baiting us, we still have treasure. However, we're streaming, so we're going for the big play. I could have also got the Chariot as well. All right, so this will connect for 7 treasure. Because it's however much damage we do, right? Create that many treasure? Yeah. All right, cool. We connect for 7, 8. I can play this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite enough. Actually, wait. Yeah, I got to do this anyway. Oh, actually, yeah, we can attack with the manland. So we're good now. Well, that also makes it easier. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna keep. If we get bit, we get bit. This is not the best keep, but if we draw a green source, we didn't. I was like, man, if we'd have drawn an untapped green source, it'd have been awesome. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, though. Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad. That's on white, though. Okay, I mean, we gotta try. We know we didn't draw land. I might as well just concede here. Like, I created this mess. I'm gonna have to die by my own sword, my own mistake. I assume there's something to exile this or whatever, right? No. Oh, so this is just the Bant deck. All right. Cool, cool. Well, this was a pleasant surprise. We will decline to reveal a dragon. And we'll just shoot this. People seem to be really big on the Bant deck in Standard 2022, but I think I've only lost to it once in the last, I don't know how many days. So it's kind of interesting. How do I want to deal with this? I think we just put this on blue. And then we go ahead and cast this. Because then next turn we can Zorn, make 2 treasure, and the mana, so we can cast something. If we find a land, we can do the Zorn and Chariot, and then we're in pretty good shape. Another Linvala. All right. Well, good thing I won't be attacking into a Linvala. Come on, land. Oh, that was not a land. That didn't quite work out great. So I'm trying to decide if it's better to just go ahead and play Chariot here. Or like Zorn, don't do anything, just make treasure. And then try to play Gnawbone? Feels weird, but maybe that's it. I'm going to do that. Because we're playing creatures here and the opponent doesn't have... I don't believe they play non-spell counters. They're countering spells, not creature spells. So... if so, I think the Gnawbone's going to resolve, and I don't know that that deck has a way to deal with it. Alright. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Feel free to attack with your Linvala. We will not block. In case you were wondering. Opponent says, nah. We're good? I was going to say, I was like, why wouldn't you attack? Yeah, sure. No blocks. We take 3. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and get mana. Get some treasure. Hey, and we found a land. So that eases up the pressure a little bit. Make some manas. Then we're going to play Gnawbone. And yeah, that's all I think. Now Zorn, Gnawbone, Magda. This could be a lot of mana. The bad part is I don't have a lot to do with it. So my working plan right now is attack with Gnawbone, see if they block or not. Then cast Epiphany. Attack with probably just Gnawbone, and then play Chariot. Or we could possibly attack with everything, play Chariot and new Magda. That's also reasonable. But really at that step, then I think we could go get, oh, who knows what. Probably, well, I don't know. We have to see. There's choices. I don't think I put one Inferno in here. That would have been good. Oh, well, this is also nice. Well. Well, if we tap for red, we'll get a couple of treasure. Yeah, because no matter what, one of these is going to connect. So then we attack for 11, assuming they block the 7, because that makes sense. So we're going to make 2 treasure. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, like, it's about to be a lot of damage. All right, we'll keep this. Don't know if we do much with 2 innkeepers here, but we'll find out. Why not? Innkeeper. We might end up just using this Prismari command to draw 2 cards. Might have to ditch some mana, sadly. Well, we're going to get in there for 1, I guess. I mean, if you want to kill our dudes, kill our dudes. What are we going to do? I'm going to assume, but you know what they say when you assume, that they're going to want to give our creatures -1/-1 if we get too frisky. So here I think we're just going to Prismari command, shoot for 2. Draw 2, discard 2. Oh, opponent doesn't even have a counter. Whoa. I guess we want another blue and another green, so we'll keep those, I guess. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of that in this one. All right. I was not expecting to see that. Whoo, boy. All right. I guess we'll just assume they have a creature kill spell, because you got to have something. Nothing? What's going on? All right. I mean, Shadow's Verdict? Lolth? There we go. Like, that's at least a card that makes sense. Like, geez. I was like, do you just not have anything?
Envy the strong, for they consume.
That was crazy.
Subservience will be rewarded.
All right. Do we just send everything at the opponent is the question. And how much do we make everything? I feel like... see, this is where it's bad, because I think since they didn't play anything, they have to have land and a Blood on the Snow. So there's a good chance they're just going to get rid of whatever's left, Blood on the Snow, and get those back. So I don't necessarily want to use the treasure here, because we might end up needing to use this on a 7/7 next turn. Actually, I don't think we can win from here. Actually, that's not true. I guess if we drew a Dragon's Fire or something. Man, I guess I should have held on to that Prismari command, huh? Well, that being said, I wouldn't have a dragon now either. I don't know how I want to use this. And we're a treasure short of going and getting, like, anything useful. So what if I just turn this into a 4/4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn into a 5/5. And I'll use 1 treasure. Wait, why did it do that? I should have used that. Oh, what the hell? Alright. We'll just do this. Because if these creatures are going to die anyway, then, like, so be it. But I'm at least willing to put it to the test to find out.
I am merely delayed, not defeated.
I mean, I considered attacking them all into the opponent in the off chance that they didn't have the Blood on Snow, but I can't imagine they don't. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I'm so bad at this game. How is that even possible? How? How, Sway? How? Seriously, I genuinely don't understand. I am not even messing with y'all. I am baffled. Alright, I guess we turn this into a, what, a 3/3? I mean, I guess if it dies, it dies. They haven't had any creature. What is their hand? What? It has to be all Blood on the Snows or something, right? And Professor Onyx or whatever. This makes no sense. If we believe that's what it is, I can't attack on the ground and just give them treasure, right? Because they need to get to 6. I mean, we know that. So, I mean, oh gosh. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, all right, we end the turn. Let's see if they get there. All right, so they had Deadly Dispute anyway, so they were going to get what they needed. All right. They're at 5. Let's see what happens here. There's the land. So now they can Blood on the Snow and get back Lolth. Or they may try to just... Well, no, if they just try to play Onyx, they just die here, right? So that's a given. So they don't get that luxury.
Darkness will swallow the light.
All right.
Do what I demand.
We'll shoot Onyx. I mean, Lolth, and we'll do this. Oh, wait. Let's cancel this because... Well, no, because they'll still have those to block with. Never mind. That's what we got to do. Though I'm sure they have another Blood on the Snow. But we got to go digging. We got to try to find something. Yeah, we didn't do enough with our early turn, so I think we're just going to lose this one, sadly. And that's saying a lot, because the opponent really didn't have anything in hand, and we kind of just sat here with these Innkeepers while we drew all this land. I mean, if it wasn't for the 1 Goldspan Dragon, we would have done really a whole lot of nothing in this game. The opponent seems not happy with this. Why? That is the question I don't know. One, two. This takes 7 total mana, right? Yeah. 2, 4, 6. So we can use the land to get in for 7. I mean, I guess no. I was gonna say I guess the other play we could have had is I could have shot one of the 2/1s to see if we... Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, that's a good play. Wonder what took them so long, though. I mean, the reality is, though, we had no outs there anyway. We weren't going to do anything against that. All right. So even if we find what we're looking for here... Oh, yeah. That's not going to do it. Okay. I was like, more mana. Jeez. All right, so we're going to go ahead, play this on red, and play Prosperous Innkeeper. So that gives us enough mana that we can Eska's Chariot next turn for 4. Cleric of Lifespawn. Problematic. Ooh, we might want to do this instead. If I don't do anything here, all right, let's pass. Because I'm assuming they're going to play like their 2/4 Angel. We'll get to shoot the Cleric. Cast Goldspan Dragon next turn. Goldspan to generate 2 treasure, so we could foretell this for 2 mana. Like, this is going to be a weird, complicated back-to-back turn setup here, I think. And it's not even guaranteed, because this could still die. Alright, so we know that's a thing. I guess the question is, though, do I even want to kill that, or do I want to kill this? I think we let that resolve, and we kill the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is more problematic, I think, in the long run. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Cleric of Lifespawn. Can get annoying. But I think we kill the Valkyrie while we can. So, let's go ahead and just shoot that. We will reveal a dragon, so we can show them a power 4, which allows us to get that out of the way. Oh, where were you earlier? Okay, put this on red. Cast the Goldspan Dragon. We're going to attack. I think we're going to go ahead and play Magda. Alright, so this helps. Oh, I did that with TFT. Yeah, I try to be pretty narrative about things that are going on, so viewers have an easier time. Because there's so many games, I don't expect everybody to know every game. Alright, there's Cleric class. So this thing is going to gain a bunch of life. There's a Tabarax that doesn't do too much here. So we're still kind of okay with that. Alright, no blocks. Oh, another Goldspan Dragon. Okay. If we play this one, we end up with 2, 4, 6. That's not quite enough. I think, though... What are we trying to do here? Oh, I can't do this first anyway. I have to attack first. Oh, so that doesn't really work out the way I want anyway. Because this will generate a treasure and this will generate a treasure. And because of the Goldspan Dragon, we get to sack both for 4 mana. So it'd be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would give us enough. Alright. I say we go get it. Let's do it to it. Actually, you know what? If the opponent wants to block here, I don't even care. Sure. Because you're going to block Magda. If you don't, it's crazy. Oh, they're not. Okay, cool. I'm down. I ain't mad at you. Sure. Come on, untap land. Untap land. Hey, there we go. Sometimes you just have to beg real nicely. All right. I mean, you should have blocked one of them. You didn't want to, though. You were worried about us gaining some life, and now look what happened to you. You did this to yourself, opponent. Question is, do I think the opponent will wipe the board here? I don't know that answer. And we have 1, 2, 3 flyers to their 1. I'm just trying to think what they could do. They could gain a couple points of life. They could possibly kill one. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. I'm assuming they're going to wipe the board, because a lot of these decks like playing sweepers anyway. But you know what? We're just going to draw creatures. That's our plan. If they get us, they get us. So be it. Well, that's coming in play tap, so they're not going to be doing that. Okay, well, it's even less of a chance that they're going to survive. Alright, that puts them to 7. All right, so you're not dead. Well, now you're dead. And lots of treasure to boot. Alrighty then. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is good enough to keep, not bad enough to throw back. Alright. Useful vacuum. More angel stuff. Okay. This is just what we're doing then, I guess. I guess we pass. Sadly, when they play their 2/4 angel, all I'm going to be able to do is kill this. And we really don't have a positive answer here. Alright. I think I want to kill the Valkyrie. Mostly because they have a bunch of cards related to angels and stuff, but I'm also wondering how much damage we can withstand, so I'm going to get rid of that. I mean, I think this hand's pretty bad against them anyway, so I don't don't have high hopes. Are matches that quick? It just depends. I mean, some decks are designed to be faster, some are designed to be slower. Sometimes you run into control decks. Sometimes I recognize when it's over and just concede early, so it just really sort of depends. Alright, well, what you didn't know, opponent, is I didn't want to play that next turn anyway. That wasn't even part of my plans. I'm not sure what I'm really going to do, though. Because we're not in a good spot here. Because once they start playing their big angel cards, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, double Valkyrie, not good for us. Not terrible for us, but not good for us either. So we can do this. We can do this. And no attacks. Alright. So they're going to play land in one of their big enchantments, I think, that make an angel token and do something bad to us. And then I think we're in trouble. The best play we have next turn, possibly, is to play Magda for 4. Ooh, Sparring Regimen. That's pretty sweet. Alright, maybe they don't have the deck I thought they had. Okay. I mean, you gonna put it on your Warhound? On that. Huh, do I want to block the Warhound? Or do we take 6, 7? I don't know what the opponent's trying to do. I think that's my concern. I don't... Excuse me. Alright, no blocks. I'm trying for the Hail Mary shot here, so this is not particularly the best plan of action I would recommend anybody take. But it's what we've got. So, what are we going to try to do here? We're going to tap Big Magda. Normally makes 1 mana, but Zorn means you make an additional one each time you create a treasure. So we're going to get 3. And then I'll have 1 mana from this. So I'll have to use 1 treasure. Use this, creates 3 more. Then okay, this is going to be wild. There may be a chance we survive. Don't know. Opponent had a Vanishing Verse. Okay, well, we're going to enact plan we were going to enact anyway. So let's make our treasures. We will... Yeah. All right, let's shoot the dog for 2, and then we'll make a treasure, which makes 3 treasures. And then we will blow up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasure. to get a Gnawbone. And then hope they don't have a land? Okay, so they didn't get rid of our Gnawbone. Whew. Okay. That's a thing that happened. Problem is, this doesn't do anything for us. We drew a land, so all that work was for nothing. That's so bad. We did all that work to get nothing. That's what that amounts to. Oh my gosh. Oh, well. It was good while it lasted. Alright, well. I guess we attack. Hope to find the most mana we could find. Yep. We'll get 4 extra treasure. We did kill one of their things. It also does mean they're going to tap out effectively here. Oh, that's, of course, we got extra treasure. Never mind. Alright. So they're going to tap to kill our Gnawbone, obviously. Leave us with a 3-2. Makes sense. We're going to take at least 4 here. Now we need to draw something. Come on, Epiphany? That ain't it. Okay. We could just be dead next turn. So I can't attack with just Jaspera Sentinel. How big can I make this? I could make it... So this'll get blocked and die. They would take 3 plus whatever we turn this into. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to make it at least a 5-5. I gotta make it a 6-6. I don't have a choice. I think we're still pretty close to dead, though. But, I mean, what else are we gonna do? Alright, opponent takes 6. And 7, 8, 9 goes to 7. Alright, we need a big card here. Oh, that was bad. We did not need them to get that. Alright, well, sadly, we do have to block now. I was hoping they'd have something that wasn't quite an angel, so I'd get one more turn, maybe. Alright, I think we're kind of on Epiphany or nothing. Because that is way too late. Needed that earlier. That would have been awesome. All right, we lose. Gosh, dang it. We were so close to pulling that out. Okay, I guess we keep this. Man. Oh, interesting. I was wanting to build a deck with that. It's cool to see somebody else playing it. Hopefully they play something with 2 toughness, and I can kill it and their artifact. And that would be swell. Nope, I guess I just get to kill an artifact. So, attack for 2. How much does this cost to activate? 4? Alright, so it's not really a concern yet. Not quite yet. Alright, so we end the turn. And then we can still shoot something with the Dragon's Fire. Then cast a Goldspan Dragon and still kill that. So that seems reasonable. Unless they kill our Magda here. No, it's a Burgi. Okay. What is Burgi? Oh, Burgi gives a +1 from that. Yeah, okay. Cool, I dig it. Well, we're going to kill that. We will reveal a dragon, so we could do a 4. And we will enact the next plan of our attack. The next phase of our attack, if you will. We'll go into town with these. Generate some treasures. And we will shoot. And I'm going to draw and discard too. Actually, no. Let me draw the artifact. Oh, I have to do it in order. There we go. Oh, well, That answers that. I guess it was a good thing we did that. Okay. Oh, are you doing is just activating that? Oh, that takes 5 anyway. Oh, they're just paying for the 2. Make the next thing cheaper, which is a free Targnar. Ooh. Man, too bad I can't attack with this tutor. I guess it wouldn't really matter. Oh, it would be 2 for it'd be 8. We have 6 though at the moment. Get in there for the 4. We'll play the chariot. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just hold this. I think. Yeah, it seems fine. Mostly because if something happened to the dragon here, I mean, I guess that would leave us with 6 and we could draw 1 more, or we could attack with Magda and get the 1 more. So, seems okay. Oh, Phylath. Alright, well, we got that covered. Because this tutor does not have reach. Yep. Unfortunately, we're just going to be attacking with dragons and birds. And reminder of how silly of Auron's Epiphany is. Alright, attack for 4. And then we'll cast Auron's Epiphany. Yep. Sure, we'll keep it. I think Magda's going to die early in this one, but still going to take that chance. Because what else are we going to do? Depending on what they play here, we might actually have to use Dragon's Fire first. Guess not? Alright. Oh, I thought it was going to be Vanishing Verse on our Magda. Well, now. Shambling Gas, fair enough. That'll keep us from attacking for a bit. Oh, well, they just want to kill our Magda and get their cards. Fair enough. I can respect that. We're gonna need double blue anyway at some point here. Let's go ahead and just do this. All right, seems good. I mean, they're just gonna double Spellbinder us, and the sand's gonna go to crap. I mean, I assume you just get the Chariot opponent, and then I can't really cast anything useful next turn. Yeah, there you go. That makes the most sense. Can't for the life of me think why you'd want to do anything else. Alright. Let's see what they got going on here. This is usually the Loth turn. It appears to not be the Loth turn. I might as well reveal the dragon. They already know we have it. No reason not to take max damage here. Or on the spell, do max damage. Skullport Merchant. Alright, well the good news here is we get the Goldspan Dragon. And even if they have a Vanishing Verse, we'll at least get the treasure off of it. Nope, they're digging for something. All right, cool. Professor Onyx would be problematic. I guess we're just going to sweep the board and get back a Spellbinder. Yep. Okay, that's actually not the worst thing that could have happened to us here. Believe it or not. Because we basically get to go Epiphany, Epiphany, Chariot. Even though I'd like to go Epiphany, Dragon, Epiphany, or some such would be great. But, you know, we'll take what we can get. Actually, they didn't even do that. So they just went for a Skullport Merchant. I guess to be able to draw more cards. Well, we did find another Dragon. Interesting enough. Question becomes, if I Epiphany here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's no combination. If this was an untapped land, we'd have been able to attack with the dragon 2, 4, 5. Now we still would have been short. Trying to think of what's the best combination of, like, if we chariot first, we give up that treasure. If I attack with just dragon, I'm just going to attack with the dragon. They didn't have a clean, easy answer last turn. I'm going to assume they don't have one now. Maybe they do. I don't know. But you got to put the opponent to the test sometimes. And just say, if you got it, you got it. Okay. I mean, our hand's empty, so if they do get a Spellbinder back, all they'd be doing is playing it as a chump blocker, which we're kind of okay with that. Okay, so they're digging and they're not using their lands. So that says a lot. That says they don't have a clean answer to the dragon right now. Spellbinder, fine. Again, we knew Spellbinder was a potential option. Eye Twitch. Now, Eye Twitch is a little bit of a problem, because that does keep us from having lethal now. Even after 3 attack steps. So, alright. Maybe that does not keep us from having lethal, folks. Hold, please. Okay. Okay. We can attack with the dragon. No. Maybe. We could get to kill both things if they double block. So either way, we attack with the dragon. We're going to cast the first Epiphany. It's just, when do we cast this? So, if we attack and we make a treasure, it's like this only costs 2, effectively. And then we'll have creature lands we could get in there with as well. So this is going to be pretty tight. We might still be able to do this. Especially with the opponent on 2 cards. That's the block we wanted. Alright, that's what we were looking for. So deal 2, and all we can really do here is make a treasure that's relevant. Though that treasure is a big deal here. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn, if we had one more, we could have doubled Epiphany this turn. So we can't do any combination of both of these, or 2 of these. Excuse me. So then we just Epiphany here. Alright, does the opponent have anything? No. Okay. Well, opponent's saying GG's. Alright, I think we did it. Yep. All right. And then we got this, and plus we have a creature land. Plus we have 2 creature lands, so yeah. Ho ho ho. Well, that was no surprise. Like, We know the efficiency of the early cards, we know the power of the late game cards, mash them together and the deck works. The only real change I would say here is I don't think I think only one time I drew the unexpected windfall and just didn't need it. And I'm not really sure in this version how important it is. I thought generating that extra treasure and digging a little deeper was actually going to be a bit more important, but it turned out not to be as critical as I thought it was going to. And we don't have a lot of ways to draw cards, which is why I wanted it in there. But maybe that's not that big a deal. So I would be willing to risk taking those two out and just replacing them with two Saw It Comings. And I think that at least gives you a little bit of defense to kind of lock up the game late. And maybe that's enough. But other than that, I don't think I'd really change too much about this list. I actually enjoyed it exactly like it was, and it brought a lot of power to the table without really having to play a lot of like in-between quirky cards. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Flusterstorm. This is one of those cards I think really experienced competitive players, especially if you play older formats, know about, but a lot of newer players, I would say, probably don't know a card like this exists. But if anybody is playing a storm mechanic that, you know, stacks up a bunch of spells, or playing anything like Magecraft decks and such, that might be trying to play the new one that gives you a bunch of +1/+1s and all that, like, this is one of those random cards that can actually stop everything that's on the stack, which is actually pretty interesting. You can also get in one of those situations where you're having maybe a counter war, and I'm going to counter your thing, counter your thing, counter your thing, counter your thing, Flusterstorm. We'll counter however many things we want that are on the stack, and you can just target all the spells you want to target. So like, that's actually pretty cool too. Really powerful card for very low mana, but it is a very niche card because just countering or targeting one thing isn't that flashy, but if you can target a lot of things, then it becomes really good. And it's actually still a damn pricey, expensive card. So there's that. Don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, like always. And you can also find links for our streams if you want to come check those out, whether that's on Twitch or on Facebook Gaming, or if you wanted to come by our Discord and just chat about all kinds of stuff, especially with all the new cards coming out for Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Also, if you could do me a favor, if you're shopping with Ultra Pro, TCGPlayer, or even just anything you buy on Amazon, I have 3 links down in the description there. Check them out, please, because if you click on any of those when you do your shopping, I'll get a kickback here on the channel and you'll be helping me out, and you don't have to do anything different. It's literally just click the link, shop however you normally shop on those websites. And finally, if you haven't, whether you're watching this anywhere I post it, please support, subscribe, like, share, do all those things, leave a comment. Any type of activity and sharing with people in your social groups or in your friend groups or your game groups really helps your favorite content creators grow. And that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.